So, you guys ready to see something crazy? Absolutely crazy. This is my brand new build of the league. What happened to my Poison Tornado Shot character? Well, I had to sell it all. The entire build, all the jewels, all the gems, all the gear, all the trademarks, everything, to buy this item. Just this item. Well, once again, the brand new best bow in the entire game for any particular build. Pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous, yeah. I think this is the bow I'm going to use because I decided to switch to Lightning Arrow and play around with some Berserk Rage shenanigans. And I didn't just play around with it. I went a little off the deep end. Let me show you what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. I want you to pay very close attention to my mana bubble, the rage bar. I want you to see what happens when I go into this. Ready? Ready? Are you looking closely? Go. Moving pretty fast. I should probably check that. Pretty fast. Yep. Keeps going and going and going. Yeah, that justified a subscription. Thanks for the subscribe there. It just couldn't handle how much craziness. Oh, well, I mean. Welcome to the snoo stream. Pretty much. Alright, everybody. Cue everyone rolling their eyes. No doubt. What is Alva doing in here? Of course. Of course I got a gift on one little showcase map. Why wouldn't I? I drop them almost every map anyway, right? See, the damage is not too bad for non-delirious content anyway. Oh. I should probably get down there. I got the shorter clock than usual for these. How is that abyss still going? Jeez. It's the longest, I'm not even spec'd into him. Oh! Well. Legion boss still gets you sometimes. Character is a little glassy, obviously. A little bit. This abyss is still alive, really? That's weird. See if I can actually do Legion proper. Oh, that's dangerous. There we go. Got him. Hey, my favorite part of the map nowadays, I can actually loot. And do it quickly. Very quickly. Extra quickly. Ragingly quickly. Oh, I'm not done with the map yet? Oh, okay. We'll do one more then. And no, Alva doesn't count. Not worth it. Not worth the time. Oh, another red star. What? He can't keep getting away with it! Oh, it's just one divine orb. That's like nothing. One random divine. Eh. You're going to do double inspired learning setup later? Nah. I don't think I want to do any inspired learning. Can't fit it in. There's like no way. I don't know where. Oh, I still got to do this guy. Oh, okay, never mind. Did. Well, that's a map. Obtain of door perfusing. Nice. Drop at least 2 mage blood. This is just a one map showcase. There you go. You guys get to see what I'm working on. Now, it's not the final product. I might change a few things. It was really hard to put this build together, to be honest, and it involved a lot of sacrifices. I'm not quite sure I like where it is. I need to play with it a little while longer, but sure is a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. So, just real quick, to let you guys kind of understand what the heck was going on. This character has over 15 rage per second, basically, in combat, by default. That's without some unusual things happening. 15 rage per second. Calm Spirit. Where is all that coming from? Well, coming from these gloves, of course. An extra 4% life regen on the Eyes of the Great Wolf. Yep, that's 20% quant, 4% life regen. A staggering amount from a brand new helmet I crafted. Probably might make a separate video on this. This is an absolute monstrosity of a regen magnifying helmet. Kind of had to cut some corners on rarity a little bit, or reservation efficiency, or accuracy in my case, which was really hard to get. But oh yes, this is the one I found. This I did actually find this good. This is a solo self-found Eyes of the Great Wolf, believe it or not. And then yeah, so that's a crap ton of regen going on there. Got a very nice mage blood now, but no, I'm not technically getting any regen except indirectly through the increased maximum life. I do not have 100 regen while moving boots. I don't really know if I'm gonna mess with it. I mean, I'd probably have to find movement speed with it and to really care. So solo self-found Bible. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, of course, a level 23 vitality that is pumped up by. This is the really unique thing about the build. I'm going Supreme Ego with a triple Vitality Watcher's Eye. And that is a 15% increased life recovery rate of all things, including regen, with a Sublime Vision Watcher's Eye. And I was able to get Corrupted Blood pretty cheaply into the build for that reason too. So that is where an enormous amount of regen is coming from. It's not actually that insane, but it definitely cranks up how much regen you get from a Vitality. Also getting Special Reserve, 2% regen there at all times during a Mage Blood. Also have Surging Vitality, which is effectively 2% life regen, except usually not on, but definitely there sometimes. And a very nice Elegant Hubris. Give me a little attack speed here, a little projectile damage there, a little bit of rarity here, a little bit of projectile damage here. A little of shock avoidance here, which you might be wondering, how the heck did I get elemental ailment immunity? Well, it just so happened you get 80% chance to avoid shock, combined with a storm shroud, combined with these 4 nodes, and snap your fingers, 100% elemental ailment avoidance. Pretty cool, right? So that's a large wheel, a small wheel, an elegant hubris, and there's no way in hell I can fit the attributes, so Supreme Ostentation for this one. The only major thing I'm dealing with right now is accuracy issues. I'm pulling all kinds of wild strings. For example, Mana Forge, Arrow Support, Frenzy, and Snaring Arrow cast on crit summon Ice Golem for accuracy. And Tornado. Actually, Tornado does a huge amount of damage for this build. Yes, this works. You can actually do Mana Forge Arrow combined with cast on crit to force tornadoes out. And it's pretty awesome. Actually, it adds a huge amount of damage. Some people even put Hydrosphere on here on top of it, but Hydrosphere always spawns in an awkward place and doesn't actually benefit anything. You see, I'm having to do some really weird stuff like accuracy benchcraft. And yeah. Don't know if this is the final form of the build yet, but yeah. Mage Blood was actually very cheap. This was only about 165 divines. I got lucky, I got it. 165 divines because it's only 3 passives and nobody, or not passives, but magic utility flash. Nobody wants a 3 passive magic. Nobody wants a 3. Everybody wants 4. So I got this for dirt cheap. for how valuable it is. But I have to do it if I have like no auras except Vitality, because my ace in the hole here is the combination Progenesis and Petrified Blood, which is not technically an aura. That's a hell of a strong defensive layer. And I almost forgot the best part. So most builds like this will go for grace or, you know, avoidance, right? But in this case, I don't want to technically avoid getting hit. I want to get hit. Because every time I get hit, I regenerate 15% life over 1 second. 15% life. Which takes me from about 15 all the way up to about 22 rage per second when I get hit. It was total overkill. A little bit of a meme, but anyway, playing around with it, it's pretty funny. And wicked fast, obviously. So there you go. That's the build. Thought you might like a little sneak preview. Didn't get into all the details. We'll get into a more formal build showcase later on when I really get the final version. But I've hardly ever even played with the build, to be honest. Now I'm going to play with it on stream. So see you there.